So welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the Borderland Blitz, sponsored by Southwest University. I'm Adrian Ochoa.
And I'm B. Martinez. Adrian, I can't believe we've reached week 9 of the high school football season. Our last Friday Night Lights in the month of October.
It's the spooky season, and you know, it's kind of, the weather hasn't really felt like October, though.
And
That's
I'm really
the thing.
glad about that because, listen, when it gets cold, it's hard for me to use these fingers in the cold weather. So
we'll see what happens when we turn the page to November next week. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup. Our game of the week is a battle for first place in District 1-4A Division 1 between the Riverside Rangers and the Austin Panthers.
We'll then turn our attention to District 1-6A. The Eastlake Falcons look to remain perfect in district play against the Franklin Cougars. And in District 1-5A Division 2, the undefeated Del Valle Conquistadores played host to the Eagles from Andress High School.
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and get to our game of the week. It was one of those situations that, as they say, something has to give. In District 1-4A Division 1, it was a battle of the unbeatens. Riverside and Austin entered tonight's game a perfect 5-0 in district play. Now, for the Riverside Rangers, they were one of 3 El Paso area teams that still hadn't lost a game this season. But the Austin Panthers were more than happy to change that. We go to Austin High. Winner takes sole possession of first place in the first quarter here. The handoff to the big man, Oscar Flores, and just like that, Austin up 7-0. Then it's Austin's Anakin Torres. I love his name. I'm a Star Wars fan. And the quarterback keeper, the force was with him, 14-0 Austin. Then Riverside with the ball here. They try a trick play, but take a look. Austin's Diego Coronado just strips it.
Goodness.
He says, I'll take that, thank you very much, and I'm not done yet. I'm going to take it 65 yards for the touchdown. B, this could be a sweet play nominee, no doubt, right there. That made it 21-0 Austin. And then, the defense was doing it. The run game was doing it. Anakin Torres, now let's go to the air this time. And he's going to air it out to Terrius Walker for the touchdown. Almost gets the ball stripped himself, but he hangs on for it for the Panthers touchdown. And that made it 28-0 at the half. All Austin. This one was pretty much over at the half as the Austin Panthers, they pitch a shutout tonight, 42-0. Again, Riverside entered the game 7-0 and no more, as they are no longer undefeated. And for the Panthers, this win against the Rangers has been a long time coming for them.
It's been very, very difficult to focus because they've been looking for this since January the 8th to play Riverside again. That's a great team. They were 7-0. Yep. We get everybody's best. That we got Isleta undefeated. We got Irvin on a roll. We got these guys at 7-0. A credit to our guys because they executed the game plan almost to perfection.
It feels amazing. It took me 3 years to beat these guys, but I'm glad it was my senior year, and it feels amazing because this is my last year, and hopefully we get to hold that gold ball at the end of the season.
Yeah, better late than never for Mr. Anakin Torres.
Yeah, no better way to do it, right, in your senior year.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we'll keep it in District 1-4A. The Irvin Rockets hit the road tonight to take on the Isleta Indians. Isleta 4-1. They entered the game in 3rd place in the district standings, while the Rockets were right behind in 4th place. Isleta's Diego Ponce runs the ball, manages to stay on his feet after a tackle attempt, and he makes it all the way to the house. The Indians, once again, looking to score. This time they would run the ball with running back Martin Castro, who would snag another Isleta touchdown. But they're not done yet. Quarterback Rodrigo Martinez looking for the open man, and he would find Sal Duarte in the middle, who would catch it, and he takes it all the way to the house. It looks like the ref was starting to race him there towards the end. However, Isleta does take it all 28-14.
Isleta continues to roll, has a firm grip right now of 3rd place in District 1-4A Division 1. Now let's go ahead and send things over to Rishi Oza, who had his own homecoming tonight. A couple more games. You were back at the SAC, Rishi.
Yeah, it felt great. That is right. Back at the SAC for me tonight. 3 games total. The first game at SAC 2 between the Americas Trailblazers and the Parkland Matador. Americas coming off a big win versus Bel Air, and Parkland looking to bounce back after a tough loss to El Dorado last week. The Matadors got off to a great start. First play for Americas is a fumble. Ball is still loose. Taishim Dawson falls on it for Parkland, and they are set up in perfect field position. They make good on the turnover. Then running back Jaden Macias punches it in from 1 yard out, and Parkland very, very quickly up 7-0. But Americas would respond with a really, really good drive right after. It's going to start here. Cameron Johnson with the nice long run. He's going to lower the shoulder right here. Boom. Both guys stay up. How about that for the strike? Down to the 1-yard line. And then on 3rd and goal, Jaden Mendeville is going to roll and find Maurice Edwards in the back of the end zone with the toe tap. Make it 7-6. Parkland still in front. The extra point did doink off the crossbar. And then after a stop on 4th down, the Trailblazers get the ball back. And Cameron Johnson is back at it again. He gets the edge, and he's going to go the distance for the score. That gave Americas a 13-7 lead. But in the end, Parkland was able to come back and get a goal line stop for the win. The Matadors with a big-time 28-24 victory at the SAC. After that game, I went down the street to Del Valle High School to see the Conquistadores take on the Andress Eagles. Now, Andress started off the season slow, but they've won 3 in a row and are looking to take first place in District 1-5A Division 2 from Del Valle, who beat Horizon last week. And I got to this game late with Del Valle up 7-0, but that would change very quickly. Jamari Milton throws the pick. That's to Ryu Nunez, who has nobody in front of him. He's going to take it all the way for the house for the defensive score, 14-0 Conquistadores. Andress trying to answer Milton. A nice pass to Michael Taylor right here. He gets some good yards after the catch. But then on 3rd down, Milton, he's going to go deep, try and pick up a big play, but it's picked again. Shelton Fuller this time with the toe tap. The University of Utah commit getting the ball back for Del Valle, and the Conquistadores are rolling now. Jake Fetty is going to have one of the throws of the year. He rolls right. He's going to throw a 60-yard laser over 2 defenders to Andres May. That's going to get DV down inside the 5-yard line. And Fetty's going to cap off the drive. Why not? With another touchdown pass to Josiah Nunez. That puts the Conquistadores up 21-0 in the first quarter. Del Valle just keeps on chugging this season, improving to 8-0 with the 52-20 win. And they end up clinching Division 1-5A Division 2. That is their 3rd consecutive district title. I head back up to the SAC 1 for a big game, headed back up to SAC 1 for the last game of the night. Big time matchup in District 1-6A. Franklin Cougars, winners of 2 straight and 3rd place in the district, took on the Eastlake Falcons, winners of 3 straight and 2nd place in the district. And this game got off to a really slow start. We're going to pick up here. Eastlake up 7-0 midway through the 2nd. Falcons are going to get the first down. Luke Lomelli with a nice pass to Junior Trotman. And then 2 plays later, Lomelli is going to go right back to his guy, Trotman. And this was a connection that was working all night tonight. Touchdown, Falcons. They go up 14-0 in the 2nd quarter, and Franklin just could not get anything going in the first half, and Eastlake was able to pounce on that. Under a minute to go, Lomelli, beautiful pass to Jaden Sharp on the sideline. That sets up the Falcons inside the 10. Then Lomelli going to go right back to Trotman in the end zone for the 2nd time in the half. This game got close in the end. That was actually the last score that Eastlake got, but the Falcons able to hold on for the 21-14 victory, and they remain in 2nd place in District 1-6A. That's all from me tonight. A couple of really close games with Parkland and Americas, and then Franklin and Eastlake later on. But Del Valle, they're just looking like an absolute bulldozer right now. We'll see how their season ends over the next few weeks. But Adrian B, back to you guys.
Oh, go Devils, let's go.
Yeah, congratulations again to Del Valle and Coach Contreras, a 3rd straight district title for those Del Valle Conquistadores. Well, back in District 1-6A, we had a game between 2 teams that were looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. Coronado Thunderbirds taking on the Eastwood Troopers. Both teams entered the game with just 1 win in district play, and that's not going to cut it. They need another. So who would get win number 2? First quarter, Eastwood hits pay dirt here. The give to Jaden Martinez. Touchdown, Troop. Eastwood up 7-0, but the Thunderbirds going to answer right back on the other end. You're going to see here the pass to Kason Golding. And if that name sounds familiar, it should, because that's the son of UTEP head basketball coach Joe Golding, a proud papa there. I'm sure it's Kason Golding with the nice grab in the end zone for the touchdown. That tied up the game at 7, but in the 2nd quarter, Troopers going to break the deadlock here. The pass to Jaden Martinez this time, and he's going to get his 2nd touchdown of the night. Eastwood back on top, and Eastwood wins a close one against the Thunderbirds tonight by a final score of 31-28. The Troop back in the win column.
I know you're happy, Adrian.
Good one. It was a good one for sure.
Well, after a bye week, both the El Dorado Aztecs and the Baylor Highlanders return to action to resume district play. El Dorado, a perfect 7-0 record this season. Could they get win number 8 Bel Air still winless? El Dorado's quarterback Elijah Issa with the connect to Diego Carrasco, who would leave the defender behind, and he takes it to the end zone untouched, and bam. Now, Issa not done with another long pass, this time to Jadarius Sanders with, boom, a tough catch.
Ooh,
now this would bring El Dorado closer to the end zone. El Dorado runs the ball with Ryan Estrada, who would score the touchdown, just cruises his way. And then they would not score. Again, El Dorado does win with the final score, 56-13.
And with that win, El Dorado claims the district title for District 1-5A Division 1. So congratulations
big
to those
congrats.
El Dorado Aztecs. Well, we're just getting started here on the Borderland Blitz, but first we've got some business to take care of.
Yeah, of course. We want to remind you that you can watch Borderland Blitz on the KVIA ABC 70 TV app. It's available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. You can rewatch the Borderland Blitz. If you want to relive the action, or if you missed it one week, you can go ahead and replay it.
Again, coming up after the break, we've got a lot more games to go through. We'll go to the blue turf as the Canandaigua Eagles played host to the Knights from Hanks. And we also check in on those Chapin Huskies. They took on Jefferson tonight. And we also got another edition of the War of the Week. That's coming up right after the break.